Hello, this is David at CasaTunes, and I want to provide you with a quick overview of our new featured items capability that is now part of our CasaTunes Summer 21 release. So the purpose of featured items is to basically be able to quickly select the music that you listen to most. So you can see here in the now playing screen, I have a playlist, and it's a Qobuz playlist. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to go ahead and configure this as a featured item. So one way I can do this is when I'm playing the playlist, you'll see that there's a gold star here on the toolbar, and it's currently outlined, which means that this is not a featured item. So if I select this gold star, it now adds it to a featured. It now makes this playlist a featured item. Target again, and it now removes it from the featured item list. So that's one way of adding a featured item. The other way is when you're actually browsing music. So let's go ahead and add this playlist as a featured item, but we're going to do it while we're browsing the music. So if we go into our selection process, and I go into Qobuz, and I go to playlists, and I select that Welcome to Qobuz playlist, you'll see here that up in the toolbar we also have the gold star, and if I click that, it will then add this playlist as a featured item. So now if I go back to the home screen of my music selection process, you'll now see all my featured items listed here, and you can see that we just added Welcome to Qobuz. Now if I want to play one of these, I just simply need to select it, and then depending on whether it's a station or a collection, it'll just start playing the station, or I'll have to select to play the music. So for example, this tune-in station over here, if I select that, it now switches to tune-in. But if I was to select my Qobuz playlist, it actually takes me to the playlist, and then I can just hit play, and it'll play that playlist. Okay, so another thing that I wanted to show you was, so here we have the types of things that we can have as featured items. We can have stations from any of our music services. You can have albums from any of our music services. You can have playlists from any of our music services. But in addition to that, you can also create what we call featured shortcuts. So for example, I like listening to Spotify, and I like listening to chill playlists. And so Spotify has this genres and mood category, and then within the genres and mood category there is a chill category, and this chill category has a bunch of different playlists, and I personally like to listen to different playlists, different days, and so forth. So what I could do is I could set up a featured item for every single playlist that I listen to, but I really do listen to different, so there would probably be 50 of these. So rather than selecting a specific playlist as a featured item, what I'd rather do is select this folder as a featured shortcut so that I can quickly navigate to this folder and then select the chill playlist that I want to play. So again, the way we do that is we've got this gold star up here. We'll feature this folder, and now when we go back to the featured items in the root selection, you'll see now that we have what we call a Spotify shortcut. So this is a shortcut into my Spotify my Spotify navigation tree. And if I select it, it just takes me immediately to that folder so that I can now select and play a specific playlist. So there's one other type of featured item that we have, and it's called a featured search. So I like listening, for example, on TuneIn, I like to listen to Soma FM stations. I don't know where they are, but that's what search is for. So I can go ahead and do a search, and it returns me back a list of all the Soma FM stations. And I like playing these, especially like Groove Salad Classic. That's one of my favorites. So yes, I can always go into TuneIn and do the search again and come here and then select my TuneIn station. But it would be nice if I could just save this search and run this search automatically when I select Soma FM. And so we can do that. So we can basically set the results of this search as a featured search Click the star again, and now when I go back and I take a look at my different featured items, you can see now that we have a Soma FM tune-in search. So if I click on that, it automatically performs that search for me, and then I can select the station. So it's pretty cool. Now the other thing that I should point out is that we can support up to like 20 different featured items in this horizontal scroll list. But if you want to see, if you have more than 20 items, or if you want to see them organized by type, like shortcut search, playlist, station, so forth, you can go into the all featured items, and it will give you and it will organize them better for you, and you can have as many, and you can view all your featured items. So that's a quick overview of featured items. I think it's a great addition to CasaTunes. I hope you agree, and I appreciate you watching this video. Thank you.